In this part, we're going to talk about the diagnostics and labs. So, generally, when people first come in with Moyamoya, their first signs and symptoms are that stroke and TIA. So, the first thing we do is stroke alert, and then we're going to get them off to a CT scan or an MRI. The CT scan actually uses X rays to create that detailed image of your brain, and then the MRI is going to use magnets and radio waves to create images of your brain. Generally, CT scan is a lot quicker than an MRI. So our go-to will be that CT scan. Additional tests that we can actually do to visualize the brain is going to be that cerebral angiography. That you're going to insert catheter into the blood vessel through the groin, and that's going to actually also use X-rays to do detailed images of that brain. We're going to do a transcranial Doppler ultrasound. The ultrasound uses sound waves to obtain images of the brain. And then the fun one. We're going to do positron emission tomography, a PET scan, or single photon emission computerized tomography. Yes, it's SPECT. I'm not sure how they say that. So in those tests, the PET scan's actually going to visualize the image of the activity of the brain. And then the SPECT measures the blood flow to various regions of the brain. Our next one that we're going to use is the electroencephalography, the EEG. Generally, children with Moyamoya disease often exhibit abnormalities on the EEG, so that's what we're going to look at. And that looks at the electrical activity of the brain. It's through a series of electrodes attached to your scalp. When we're thinking of labs, generally the labs are going to look at possibly CBC, PT, INR, APTT. That's because they're going to look at, like, if they need to get you onto blood thinners, that's what they're going to check. If you have seizures, maybe your phenytoin levels. Labs aren't really diagnostic. Our go-to is going to be that anything radiographic, generally CT or MRI.